Once upon a time, in a vibrant kingdom nestled between towering mountains and sprawling forests, there lived an orphan boy named Kale. He had unruly black hair, bright green eyes, and a spirit that burned with an unquenchable curiosity. Despite the hardships of his life in the orphanage, where laughter was rare and kindness even scarcer, Kale had a dream that soared higher than any castle tower. He longed to find the legendary dragon song, a melody said to summon the most magnificent dragons and bring peace to the land. The story of the dragon song was whispered among the villagers. It was said to be a harmonious tune that echoed through the valleys and mountains, a secret shared only between dragons and those pure of heart. The song had been lost for centuries, and many believed it was merely a myth. But Kale knew in his heart that if he could discover it, he might win the favor of the dragons and change his fate. One stormy night, as Kale wandered the forest under the cover of darkness, he stumbled upon a hidden glade illuminated by silver moonlight. In the center of the glade stood a magnificent dragon, its scales shimmering like precious gems. The dragon was unlike any creature he had ever seen. It was both majestic and terrifying, with eyes that glowed like molten gold. Kale felt a mixture of fear and awe. He approached cautiously, remembering the stories of dragon riders and the bond they shared. "Great dragon," he called out, "I seek the dragon song. I wish to bring harmony to our land." To his surprise, the dragon lowered its head, regarding him with curiosity. Many have sought the dragon song, but few possess the heart to hear it. "What makes you different, little boy?" Kale took a deep breath and spoke from the heart. "I may be an orphan, but I have learned to love and care for those around me. I want to help my friends, my village, and even you. I believe in the power of music and kindness." The dragon considered his words, then nodded. "Very well, Kale. If you wish to find the dragon's song, you must embark on a journey to discover the true meaning of love and sacrifice. Only then will the song reveal itself to you." And so, Kale set forth on his quest. He traveled through enchanted forests, treacherous mountains, and bustling villages. Along the way, he encountered various challenges that tested his courage and compassion. In one village, he found a sick child whose family could not afford medicine. Kale used all his savings to buy the medicine, ensuring the child would recover. In another instance, he stood up to a band of bullies who tormented a fellow orphan, sharing his own meals with the victim and promising to help him stand strong. Each act of kindness filled Kale's heart with a warmth he had never known. He learned that love wasn't just a feeling but a choice made in moments of difficulty. As he continued his journey, he often thought of the dragon, feeling its powerful presence guiding him even from afar. One fateful evening, as Kale sat by a river, he noticed a family of swans struggling to escape a net. Without hesitation, he jumped into the water, freeing the trapped birds even as the cold chilled him to the bone. The swans flapped their wings gratefully, and one of them, a beautiful swan with golden feathers, transformed before his eyes into a radiant woman. "Thank you, "Brave boy," she said, her voice melodious like a song. "I am Sylphine, and your kindness has broken a spell. I can grant you one wish for your selflessness." Kale hesitated, thinking of his desire for the dragon's song. "I wish to find the legendary dragon's song, to help my village and the dragons." Sylphine smiled knowingly. "The song you seek lies not in a melody but in the heart of every creature you've touched along your journey. Return to the glade where you met the dragon, and sing from your heart." With renewed determination, Kale hurried back to the glade. The moon hung high, casting a silvery glow upon the clearing. The dragon awaited him, its golden eyes twinkling with anticipation. "I have traveled far and learned much," Kale declared. "I've discovered that love is not just a word, but a powerful force that binds us all. I wish to share that love with you." With that, Kale closed his eyes and began to sing. The melody flowed from his heart, resonating with every act of kindness he had performed. It was a gentle tune that spoke of sacrifice, friendship, and the unbreakable bond between all living beings. The air shimmered, and the very fabric of the glade vibrated with the force of his song. To Kale's astonishment, the ground beneath him began to tremble. From the earth rose a swirling mist that formed into dragons of all shapes and sizes, their scales reflecting the light of the moon. They circled around him, their roars harmonizing with the melody of his heartfelt song. As the last note echoed into the night, the majestic dragon stepped forward, its eyes glowing brighter than ever. "You have found the dragon's song, Kale. It is the song of your heart and the love you have shared. You have shown that true strength lies not in power, but in compassion." In that moment, Kale felt a connection to the dragons, a bond forged through love and understanding. The dragons bowed their heads in respect, and Kale knew he had changed not just his own fate, but the fate of the entire kingdom. With the power of the dragon's song behind him, Kale returned to his village, where he shared his newfound wisdom and the tales of his adventures. The song brought peace and prosperity to the land, uniting dragons and humans in harmony. From that day forward, Kale was no longer just an orphan boy, he became a legend, a bridge between worlds, teaching others the true meaning of love, sacrifice, and the magic that lies within a kind heart. And whenever the wind blew just right, the beautiful melody of the dragon's song could still be heard echoing through the valleys and mountains, a reminder that love can change everything.